On Location is brought to you by Clockworks. Clockworks, it's your ride, you decide.
All right, hey, Daytona Bike Week, kicking things off here at the new Smyrna Speedway with Sons of Speed practice yesterday. Everybody getting their feet underneath them. A little more time today to dial those bikes in, get ready for Saturday's big race, man. But for us, this is a little undercover Daytona tune-up. We're gonna do some work on the 2022 Indian, kinda undercover. We're gonna put a toast pipe on that thing, see if we can whip some laps on the track. This is Chris with Grease and Gears TV. All the Daytona coverage coming to you right here.
That's a cheap transmission. 3-speed reverse. The 4 horsepower 1950 Cushman Husky. It may be the fastest Cushman Husky in the world. Accelerator's on the right. This is your brake, but it doesn't work. Turn real short. I'm just gonna get you on the right. Just don't throttle. I'm gonna get used to it first. Go ahead.
This year's Sons of Speed races gave us a unique opportunity to focus our reporting on a single rider, more or less. John Humphreys, or Johnny 99, as he is known in the custom motorcycle industry, was completing a 3-year journey to enter the ranks of the Sons of Speed racers. Having followed along as he built the incredible machine he would take out for his inaugural laps in 2024, we felt that this gave us the chance to follow his journey and tell the story of the tribute to a friend that he made it into.
Hi, my name is Johnny. I have Johnny 99 Customs from Terry Hill, Pennsylvania, and the shop, obviously, Johnny 99 Customs. This has been like a 3-year culmination that's been coming. I've had a lot of letdowns that's happened with this, so it's a huge honor to be out here finally. It's a 45 cubic inch, and I wanted to try and do something a little different than everyone else, but yet still somewhat retain an original look in a way. The frame is actually my older brother, Aaron. There's pieces on here of things that he used to use during flat track racing that we kind of morphed together. The gas tanks I wanted to kind of keep that old look with the oil tank and the gas tank being up top and being separated. I wasn't sure if we were going to have enough gas for being down here, but so far everything's been working out pretty well. Very first time everything with this. Like the bike didn't exist, nothing. I had zero experience. We came down for the very first one. It's just something when I saw it, I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it felt like. I wanted to see what these old bikes were like on an actual racetrack. Winning for me, we've spent a bunch of time tuning yesterday, and it's starting to come around. There again is a win. There's a lot of things on here that I'm not sure a lot of other people have tried before, so I kind of put the odds against myself in that perspective of things. So the name Superfly, almost everyone knows that I don't really get to naming bikes. I think it was actually Randy from St. Louis that started hammering me like, you need to come up with names for your bikes. And we all have a friend in this industry. His name's Chris Wade, and he's battling cancer. Chris and I met, and we hit it off, but not to a point that we were like, hey, we're boys now. But when Bill started looking for people for the BC Moto, Chris passed my name on to Bill, and he didn't have to do that for me. And I wanted to honor him and put Chris's name on here. He goes by Superfly on Instagram, so everything about this, regardless of how this all works out for me down here during the race, practice, all of it, that means more than anything to have his name on here and ride around here and have people see it and know that he's fighting for his life. And he's a special guy. He really is.
Job today.
Well, I appreciate it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's eBay Jake. We're here outside of, or inside of New Smyrna Speedway for the 2024 Bike Week Sons of Speed. I'm honored and privileged to be racing for Billy Lane in the Hot 45 class. I'll be piloting the 1942 Harley WR. My boys from Departure Bike Works had built that motor for us about 2 years ago. We really got it dialed in, made a gear change, ready to go faster in the main event here. Looks like we got a little work to do, but I think we can pull it off. Other than that, I'm also now racing. I got an opportunity to race Sean Jackson's bike in competition distribution. I'm gonna get to race the Hot 61 class on this bike. That thing really ran good. We had a little clutch slippage, but we got that tightened up. And we're gonna do what we try to do every time, which is go our absolute fastest in the main event, because that's the one that counts. So, lots of fans here today. Northern Tool, Murphy's Lighting, big sponsors have come on board, done a lot for us. Super grateful for them and having everybody out here to cheer us on. I know it makes me want to get close to that wall and go as fast as I can, and I promise I'm gonna hang it out in the main event.
The motor, they're just junk parts that I re-welded the fins, I re-welded the inside. Got the pipe. Come look at the crank. Come look at the L series. First year, early L series carburetor, sprocket crank, magneto. Magneto wire. That's not tobacco. That's pomade. If you'll notice his hair, pomade. There's his leather thing. My shop rag I've had in my pocket since I was about 14 years old. And then this guy just came back from World War II. This is the whole deal. He's back from the war. He's fixing to start flat tracking again. And of course, he was in the war. So, mother. And then he has it's the Sparrow or the Bluebird. It's a combination of both, depending on where you were.
Hi there.
Hey, how are you?
I'm sampling an incredible coffee here this afternoon. Are you familiar with Chopper's Inc?
I'm sleeping with the owner's wife, but I don't know
Oh!
anything.
I'm Luke Atkinson from West Virginia. I've been racing Sons of Speed since 2018. It's the only place on earth that we can have this much fun and not follow too many rules. I'm racing a 1939 WLDR. Yeah, I do some flat track dirt racing, cushions and clay tracks, half mile, short ones, whatever we can get our hands on. I have a favorite. I like Wauseon in Greenville. It's a toss-up, half mile cushions. But for pavement, this is the track. I had a foolish spill in practice last year. I broke my ankle in 3 places, and we duct taped her up and raced anyways. Wasn't too competitive, but we made the feature and had fun. Every other one of these racers, their crews, you guys, I mean, it's an amazing event because we all love old motorcycles. My name's Luke Atkinson, number 304 Hillbilly Mafia. Luke out, we're from West Virginia. Check out Grease and Gears.
I wasn't nervous. I'm a little bit nervous, but not horrible. I have no expectations, so I just want to go out. I want to have fun. I don't know. It's been a long time coming to get here, so if it goes at all good and the bike runs normal, everything runs fine, I don't care where I finish, what happens. Like, just want to have fun. It'll be good.
From Ocala, Florida. 1921 Harley Davidson single. How long have I been riding the bike? Since 2017. I write a lot of history about this era, and the chance to relive it was something I couldn't pass up.
My name is Jenny Bass. I am from Spring Green, Wisconsin. We are Bass Cycles Racing. I have been racing for like 3 years, been riding for 5. I decided that I wanted to start racing because I have discovered that being on a racetrack with experienced racers and riders is one of the best ways to hone your skills and really improve your skill set and you know, dial everything in and semi-safe environment. Everybody's going the same direction. There's no cell phones or cars. It's awesome. I am riding a 1946 Harley Davidson WR. I have done ice racing with Polar Devils. I've done dirt track racing with Mama Tri group up in Wisconsin. At the Beaver Club, I've done Aztalan. We do Torque Fest for fun, but yeah.
Hey, this is Heather from Cycle Source Magazine. If you're watching this video, then you're getting a sample of the great content you can find on Grease and Gears TV. What's that? Well, it's like Netflix for motorcycles. Rides, rallies, races, feature bikes, and tech tips, and so much more. But with 0 commercials, and you can watch it anywhere, even in your own living room. You can check it out at greaseandgearstv.com. But for now, let's get back to the program. And hey, thanks for watching Grease and Gears.
I've been riding for many, many years. My hearing is... I was 45 years old when I started riding. Never give up, just to go after it. Make sure you're taking your rider safety class and get out there and do it and put on as many miles as you possibly can and do the thing that makes you feel like you own it.
Good morning, Joe Zecca, Stillwater, New York, upstate. It's a 1946 Harley WL. This is my third race with the Sons of Speed, and I've been drag racing for about 6 or 7 years. These old bikes, it's amazing to see that many bikes in one spot, and everybody here is awesome. I do mostly everything except for the motor build itself. A guy from Schenectady, New York, Brendan Murphy, Murphy Motors.
As the day of racing ended, eBay Jake took home another big win, and his celebration antics were as good as his performance on the track. Dan Toast took the checkered flag in his class, but let's check back in with our focus rider, Johnny 99, and see how he did. Johnny is a hard worker in his day job where he labors under the rigorous conditions of a foundry. Casting metal, he makes his daily bread so that during his free time, he may fulfill his dreams of the perfect motorcycle. Now, in the many years that we have known him, Humphrey has completed many of these works of rolling art, and several have made it into the pages of our magazine and onto the TV channel. This bike, however, would be an entirely different story. While it was custom from top to bottom, the work done to make it beautiful would only be the half of it. Once he had a solid machine to work with, he had to put it on the track and go for the flag.
It was everything and more that I wanted to get out of it. And that I guess people would expect to see you holding the checkered flag. Even without holding a checkered flag, I'm extremely excited. I feel proud at the same time because it was a huge, huge undertaking to do this. And it was an accomplishment that was achieved. Races went good. We made it through our heat races. We made it into the final. And something happened, I'm not sure, in transmission I didn't look at anything, but something made a noise. I started to freewheel up towards the wall, and at that point, I just kind of shut everything down, coasted down to the inside of the track, and was like, just kind of took a deep breath at that point, and now I'm just trying to take it all in, because in all, I mean, it was a huge win for us, huge win to be able to do this and accomplish what we accomplished. I need to thank, too, the guy that this bike belongs to. His name's Todd Bailey. And this was a 3-year thing. 3 years ago, him and I had kind of talked about this, and I really need to thank him, and I need to thank a buddy that I went to school with and I grew up with. His name's Lonnie. There was a couple of people that were really important during this. So the last question that I got was whether or not I was going to be back or not. And I said, I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to talk to my wife. I said, I have to be honest.
I support him in whatever he does.
That sounded like it was made up. Did you make that up?
Even if I'm a nervous wreck and up all night worrying, I will support him and I will be here with him.
Can't ask for anything more than that. I'm Johnny 99 from Terry Hill, Pennsylvania. I have Johnny 99 Customs, and you're watching Grease and Gears TV.